Hey everybody, this is David Minns from G4 Guitar School with another video lesson, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at rhythm. So if you open your binders to the first rhythm page you'll find there's two exercises, okay, that look like this, okay, at the top of your page. Let me angle this correctly. Well, we have exercise 1 and we have exercise 2, okay, at the top of the page. So the first thing to realize when we start looking at this page, okay, is that music, every piece of music you've ever enjoyed listening to or will listen to, you have to understand that every piece of music from Tchaikovsky to Diana Ross, from Led Zeppelin to Mozart can be written down. And all music is arranged in a format of bars, okay, and a bar, for example, look at the top of this page here, you can see this section here. A bar is a container, and a container that contains beats. And the most common number of beats a bar contains is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is one of those patterns which has always been counted. In our lessons, we started to count 1, 2, 3, 4 before we start playing. Okay, so a bar, which is this section here, okay, one bar contains 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. This next section here, divided by this line, this is bar 2, another bar. Okay, and again, this bar here contains 1, 2, 3, 4 beats. Okay, so music is arranged in bars, sometimes called measures. Bars and measures, if you hear that, see it on YouTube or in books, they are the same thing. So let's take a look at our first example in exercise number 1. So we see we have 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got this symbol here, which is a diamond. Now, there's only one symbol in this bar, okay, and this symbol is telling us to do something one time, okay, and make it last for all 4 beats. Make it last for the whole bar, okay. So therefore, this note, musically, we call this a whole note, because it lasts for the whole bar. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at, okay, when I grab my guitar in a moment, is we're going to look at how to strum this pattern, okay, and then we're going to learn how to strum this pattern. Okay, so very simply, we're going to strum on the first beat here, okay, with a chord, and we're going to make it last for 4 beats. Okay, let's take a look at that. So for the example number 1, strumming one time, lasting 4 beats, we take an E minor chord, okay, and either with a metronome or just counting out loud, we'll be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can hear that chord is ringing out all the way across, filling those 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore that beat we're strumming on beat 1 is lasting for the whole bar, and therefore we call that a whole note. Okay, so let's move on and take a look at exercise number 2. So with exercise 2, okay, you're starting to see a pattern here, I hope, is that we have another bar here, 4 measures, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this one we have something new, we have 2 symbols. So we have to do something 2 times, twice. And we can see the shape is similar to this shape over here, but now it has this line coming down, or we say it's grown a tail, so to speak. So if we have 2 things, okay, in this bar, music is mathematical, okay, so it's very logical as well. So what we can understand is if I have 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and I want to find out how many beats each one of these is worth, I have 4 beats divided by 2 symbols, each one is worth 2. 2 plus 2, okay? So therefore this guy is, we're going to refer to this note here as a half note because it lasts for half the bar, 1, 2. So in this case we're going to strum this guy here, okay, with our chord on beat 1, count for 2, strum again on beat 3, strum and strum, then we repeat it, strum and strum. So let's take a look at that example. Okay, so for exercise 2, again we're going to use the E minor chord, okay, and we're going to take a look at those half notes, which, if you remember, are on beats 1 and beat 3. So we would count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's exercise number 2. So whether you know one chord, all 5 chords, or just even without the chord, you can use open strings. Okay, you can start practicing your rhythm playing using exercises 1 and 2. You can either count along to it out loud, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, giving yourself a natural rhythm, or if you have a metronome, try a tempo of 60. Okay, so you then have a metronome clicking along. You would count yourself in 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'd strum on the beats and try and count that way. Okay. So again, hope you find this useful. If you have questions, let me know, and we will take a look at much more on this coming up in our lessons. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.